Alright, Shalom brothers and sisters in the truth. I'm your brother, Miss Muad Tuadwam. Do again with a brief lesson here. Out here in Silicon Valley, California. Very breezy day, very windy. The sun is out and still living, so that's a good thing. Before I get started here, I like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles from Great Millstone. Also to the brothers out there that are putting out this truth fearlessly, faithfully, and daily, feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. So let's go into the book of, start off with the book of Luke 17, and verse 20, starting with verse 26. And it says, "And as it was in the day of Noah, so shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all." And right now, the elders, teachers, and apostles, and brothers, and likewise brothers from who teach like Great Millstone, are out there like hornets. Okay, when the nest is disturbed, bringing out this truth to the highways and the byways and online and multiple platforms to the masses out there. And yet still our people are dedicating their self and their life and their hard-earned energy, to serving Esau. Okay, right? They're falling right now for the nonsense of there is a lot of work but less workers, when in fact there is no work and there's a whole lot of people that are unemployed looking for work. Okay, and that's been proven on platforms like LinkedIn. Okay, because these Edomites, they'll come and tell you exactly what the experience are. They have no qualm in telling you that they apply for 50 jobs a week and haven't gotten one call back. Okay, even though these jobs are saying they're urgently hiring. So this is the new trick right here this devil comes out with. First of all, he comes out with the scandemic, okay, with outrageous numbers that no government organization here in Babylon, America, can possibly prove that they did the work to prove to quantify those numbers. Okay, then they come up and saying that don't worry, there's enough food for everybody when there isn't. Okay, because all these companies have been closing out. Okay, people have been getting sick with some type of mysterious illness. Okay, you've got a broken supply food chain. Okay, you've got millions of companies went out of business in the last 2 years. Okay, the majority of the companies are actually, some of them are just like a two-man operation, or they start out in somebody's basement or their garage, or their mom and pop business has been around for the last 50 years, and that's who employ the majority of people in this nation. Not everybody is employed by a Fortune 500 or Fortune 1000 company. Okay, but they're putting all these information out there to continue to keep people asleep here in America. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah. This is the book of Jeremiah 44, starting with verse 4. The book of Jeremiah 44, starting with verse 4, and it says, "Howbeit I send unto you all my servants, the people, rising early and sending them, saying, Oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate. But they hearken not, nor incline their ear to return from their wickedness, to burn no incense unto other gods. Wherefore my fury and mine anger was poured forth and was kindled in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, and they are wasted and desolate as at this day." See, our people don't ever learn until it is too late. It's kind of like when you're a child and you don't hearken to your parents until they put that whoop ass on you. Okay, that's the same way Israel is. Okay, now they've been told not to bow down to the mandate, but they bow down anyway. I brought out videos, and brothers have brought out videos too, of the fact that we know the majority of Jake works for the government. They work for these municipal cities, and they also work in the military or these other contract companies that deal with the government. Meaning what? Even though the Supreme Court said that the companies that the mandate is not going to be mandatory, these municipal cities are all implementing it and making it mandatory, as well as the government said that they're going to keep it mandatory. So it's still a stipulation that each company can actually make it that their workers or employees bow down to the mandate. And the majority of Jake work for these type of companies that, you know, it's easy to get into, because if you're a Jake and you've, you know, interviewed for 1,000 jobs, or let's be realistic. Let's say you interview for 100 jobs, and you might have gotten, you know, an offer for 1 or 2. You're in that mindset of like, man, your option is very limited, which is true. Jake option is very limited here in America, because why? We were not put here to be prosperous. We were put here as a punishment. Okay? So that is another snare that's caught up in all the Jake society. Like, yeah, like they're looking at it like, wait a minute, since they don't have no faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, when a man comes and say, hey, it's your job, or bow down, they're going to bow down. No ifs, buts, or ands about it. So I was disappointed, but not surprised at the many of the people that I knew, you know, from my previous profession, bow down to it so easily. You know, I was disappointed, but not surprised, because I understand now, okay, that there's a dedicated amount of people, you know, in Israel that are going to be to this, because the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh is not on them to resist this damn devil and his threat and all this and his sorceries and his you know, enticements, okay, and nor are they going to listen to the men, you know, that was sent by Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Let's go into 1 Corinthians 16, and verse 13. It says, watch ye, stand fast in faith, quit you like men, be strong. You have to be strong, because you have to deal with your spouse, who's like, remembering, you know, when you were the big money maker out there, and you know, you have to walk away from those things, because you're not gonna bow down, you know, to this wickedness. You know, so your spouse will throw the pressure on you, or your family, or your friends, if you're still dealing with them, or people who knew you, and you had that image that you have to protect, you know, or you had that image that you're portraying out there. Now, you know, a lot of Jakes, you know, part of this scheme called fake it till you make it, and there's going to be a lot of people who are faking it till they make it, and they might see an opportunity where they can make it by bowing down to this mandate, because all the while they've been faking it. Okay? So now they no longer have to fake it. So this is the reason why we are told to be strong. And this strength comes from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You have to be dedicated in this faith. You have to be strong in this faith. You have to truly believe that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, our King, is going to come and rescue us out of this hellhole, man. Look at this place, man. Okay? LGBTQ. Now they put it out there with men now to get pregnant. They've turned Jake into a bunch of sissies and doggone high heel wearing 6 foot, 7 foot, 200 pound, 250 pound, or just nothing but doggone pure abomination. Women are devils and demons. And I'm not talking about you sisters who are in this truth for real. I'm talking about the other ones, the other 99% out there. Okay? Everywhere you turn, people have their head in the doggone ground. Okay? Absolutely dedicated to the wickedness of this doggone place, man. And so you have to walk around, basically, keep your mouth shut. And the only thoughts in your head is about when the hell you can get the hell out of this doggone place, man. Okay? And listening to the brothers is like, it's so nourishing to me. You know, I like to work out, I like to run, do all those things, and then that's nourishing. But, you know, listening to the brothers, them, you know, watching the videos, them, you know, getting the spirit come on me to go do a video, you know, at the level that I'm at, you know, it's nourishing, you know. Let's go into the book of Daniel. This is the book of Daniel. The book of Daniel 7 and verse 25. The book of Daniel 7 and verse 25. And it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hands until a time and the dividing of time. And we are given into the hand of this doggone devil. I mean, this devil right now has a dedicated team taking down videos of channels that they banned you out of like a year ago. Okay, I'm still getting emails from channels that I haven't been access to for a year, because they locked me out of it. But they're telling me they're taking down the video, they're striking the channels like that. I mean, it's just like laughable. To be honest with you, we see like the elders and teachers and the elder prophets, them, they got their channels taken down over the weekend. You know, we can't say certain words that everybody else can say. We can't bring out certain video and show that the scripture prove that the reason why these people were put to death is because of their wickedness. Okay, that's called cyberbullying. Okay, so we know that there's a war against us, and that's fine. When we're sitting on that chariot and watching this place get pelted with those doggone missiles and burned, and these people are down here screaming in utter pain and anguish, we know it's all worth it. And then they'll know that there was a prophet amongst them. Okay, even these wicked Edomites. Okay, who are working in that, who are working and so dedicated, to working for their doggone, their father Satan, and trying to prevent this truth from getting out there, which they can't, because the prophecy has already been written. Okay, just like how the prophecy was written for us to go into slavery, and we went into slavery, and then we would be a proverbs and bywords, and then we would suffer here in what is called spiritually in Egypt. Well, if it happened to us and that came to pass, what makes these people think that Esau, who was prophesied to come out of his cave and become, not be the abased man anymore and to be the ruler of this earth in wickedness, is going to be brought down like lightning and suffer humiliation and horrible, horrible judgments before he's rounded up and put in slavery for 1,000 years and then put to death at the conclusion of it? That is going to come to pass. And that is a good thing there for us to think about, is the fact that we suffered, and so will this doggone devil. Okay, let's go into the book of Proverbs. This is the book of Proverbs 10. This is the book of Proverbs 10. And verse 15, it says, "The rich man's wealth is his strong city. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. The labor of the righteous tendeth to life. The fruit of the wicked to sin." Okay, so these people right now, they're on top because they have what? They control the money. I mean, well, when you look at the currency that's in your pocket, if you have any, whose face is on it? The wicked devil, the white man, the so-called white man, Esau. Okay, so they control everything. They have every thing. They're on top right now. Their base of man is on top right now. Nobody would ever listen to someone like us. Nobody can even fathom the idea that us, Negroes, niggas, are going to be the next rulers of this earth. Nobody can fathom it. And you know what? The good thing about that is that's a great thing. It's kind of like when you were like that, the so-called black sheep of your family, like you're nobody. Your parents call you nothing, nobody. Everybody looks down on you, and you just happen to turn out to be the most progressive of everybody. You grew up, and you actually proved them wrong. You wound up richer than all of them. You ended up with more money than they did. You went places and traveled and did a lot of things and have more than they could ever even dream of. And then now they want to come up to you. Now they want to come and come be family with us. Be family now, okay? But these are the same people when you were coming up, when you were a little youngling, shit on you. Did not support you in anything. But now they want to come around you, okay? But that's going to be how these people are. That's why they're going to be kissing our ass in the doggone kingdom, because we are the nobodies right now. Everybody's stomp on us or ready to put a sword to our head. But we're going to be the kings in the kingdom, and everybody's going to be kissing our ass, okay? And nobody's going to kiss Esau's ass. Everybody's going to want to kill that doggone piece of shit, okay? Let's finish off here with the book of Revelations 3 and 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." So we are not to let any man, or woman, or beast, or anything, no job, no nothing, no bad hair day, no nothing to take this crown away from us. In other words, close your ears from the unnecessary noise out there. If they're not in this truth, that's fine. Hey, whatever. You isolate yourself from these people. Our job is to go out there and bring out this word, and bring out this truth on the highways and the byways. That includes online. That includes going out there on camp. You can meet up with other like-minded brother like that and do a dual camp together, which I'm looking forward to getting with Azan Ahmad, who's out in Sacramento here. And I'm hoping to get with him. I wanted to get with him this weekend, but I'm a little under the weather right now, so hopefully maybe the following week I can do that when I get whatever this is on me right now. And you bring out this truth, okay? Like-minded brothers, in this truth, okay? And not allow these other people to come out there with their worldly thoughts worldly goal. Because there's nothing. If you've lived long enough, a couple of decades, there ain't nothing out here that you haven't seen. Really, it's the same crap over and over and over and over. They're racist towards you. They hate your ass, and you're not gonna get anywhere no matter how hard you try. And that's just the way it is. Last hired, first fired. Okay, and we are always the instrument and the face of everything negative to be used here in America. Okay, as we've pointed out, we are the face of this scandemic. Eve is now the face of the free money thing there, what they call I forgot what it's, some type of like payment, some type of payment that they're gonna be giving out, which is only gonna create more hate. Okay, and we are the face of everything negative. Okay, because right now we are at the base, but we're being moved up and being built up by Yahweh Shimi Shai to be rulers on this earth. And these are the things that we have to go through. Okay, we have to go through all of this to prove ourselves. So Lord willing, you are edified. I brought it out here from outside out here, get some fresh air for once, out here. And I'm going to close it out by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to the brothers out there that are putting on this truth fearlessly, faithfully, daily, feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom, stay in this truth. DTA and Abal.